There comes a moment when silence is louder than any applause, a moment where the echo of your existence becomes louder than your voice. That moment is the impact. We are not remembered for how loud we are, but how deeply we made others feel. And I'm not here to give you noise, I'm here to give you truth. Because truth changes people, and impact, real impact, doesn't come wrapped in convenience. It's forged in the willingness to confront yourself. You want to make an impact? Then bleed. Bleed your comfort. Bleed your ego. Bleed every ounce of apathy until the only thing left is conviction. We live in a world obsessed with impressions, but impressions fade, impact remains. Impact whispers long after you've left the room. It sits in people's souls. It changes how they walk, how they breathe, how they love, how they fight. See, greatness was never about being seen. It was always about what you leave behind. And the truth, you don't need a stage to make an impact. You need a spine. You need to stand when it's easier to shrink, to speak when it's easier to remain silent, to love when it's easier to shut down. Every soul you pass is a universe, and the way you treat them either adds to that universe or burns it down. You, right now, have the power to be a miracle in someone else's darkest hour. Not with perfection, but with presence. Impact isn't about being flawless. It's about being real enough to leave a fingerprint on someone else's heart. So I ask you, are you here to impress the world? Or are you here to change it? Because impact isn't measured in likes, it's measured in lives. And every day you wake up, you have the chance to shift the atmosphere of this planet. And if you don't, then who will? What if the world is waiting for you to wake up? What if someone's healing is tied to your courage? What if someone's strength is buried inside your story, your smile, your silence, your stand? You were not born to pass through this life unnoticed. You were born to set fires, to burn indifferences to the ground, to raise the temperature of this cold world until hearts start beating again. Make no mistake though, legacy is not left in your name. It is left in choices, your choices, and impact. Impact is the child of every small choice you dare to make with love. And if nothing else, let me close with this. The world is aching for real, for people who don't just exist, but affect, for voices that heal, hands that build, and hearts that feel. Be the reason someone believes in good again. Be the reason someone doesn't give up. Be the reason someone remembered they mattered. Make your impact irreversible. And when it's all said and done, make your life say this: I showed up. I gave all. I made it count.